K-Trend Monitoring Office. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for K-Trend Monitoring Office is David. David, what's up, man?
Hello, everybody. Kind of tired because I stayed up all night because of the World Cup. Did you see it?
I mean, I go to work really early.
Okay.
So I got to work and caught the last part where it mattered the
Right.
most.
Did you see the BTS part?
Oh, that's why you were up.
Yeah, of course. Like the halftime show.
No.
I mean, like, 겸사겸사.
Right. Because Madonna was there, Shakira.
Yeah.
And
BTS, Justin Bieber. He sang a ballad, and I saw a lot of Korean comments saying, like, who sings a ballad during a 회식? Like, the 아저씨s and 부장님s would hate him, you know?
No, but then it's always the 부장님s that sing ballad
Yeah.
during a 회식.
Like, you're supposed to do, like, an upbeat song, but he suddenly came out and sang Hallelujah all the time.
People forget Justin Bieber is actually musically talented.
Yeah,
He's got a good voice.
Yeah,
you know?
but BTS performed amazingly, so I was very
they?
proud. Yeah, I think they were the most lively amongst
You know what
them.
I was cool that it was not part of the World Cup itself, but you know, I Show Speed.
Yeah.
He met with BTS.
Oh, yeah.
I think in the hallway.
Right.
And he said, "Oh my goodness, it's BTS, guys! I'm a big fan." And then like BTS actually knew who.
Yeah, they started barking at him.
I was like, "Yo, these guys definitely know who I Show Speed is."
Yeah.
And I thought it was like a cool interaction between them. But
Right.
and then Jung Ho-yeon.
Yeah. She was there too.
She was there doing the opening of the what is it, the World Cup trophy and stuff like that. So big day for Korea.
big day. Fun day.
Seriously. Today we're gonna talk about something very interesting.
Okay.
And man, the what ifs and the I wishes that's gonna come out in this one. So it's late July, guys, believe it or not, and South Korea, like, it's hot. It is. If it's not raining, it's hot. But for Korea's MC generation, I mean, summer isn't really a season just to endure it. Like, it's the ultimate stage for self-expression. Right. So you got these like neon lit pool parties of Seoul's luxury hotels, surf heavy beaches, Yangyang,
Yep.
which I think I talked about in our show last time. Young Koreans spending months preparing for this exact moment.
Yep.
The summer beach bod. So today we're going to be dissecting the fascinating dichotomy of Korean summer culture in 2026. For those who scalp, tan, bear all, or most, don't bear all, you get arrested. Let's dive right into this. We're going to talk about the hot girl boy summer, hotel pools, Yangyang, and the bronze glow. I have a question for you. Have you ever went to
Yangyang?
No. Itaewon's Hamilton Beach, no, it's Hamilton Hotel Pool.
No, I haven't. That's a place for like the insas, like the influencers and everybody.
But also those that like to show off their bodies,
exactly.
can proudly show off their bodies.
Yeah.
So, okay, you and I both have not been to.
I mean, Han River swimming pool is more my vibe. Did you see pictures of there recently?
No.
It's like full of parents and kids. And then the most ironic part is like, people were wondering, there's so many people, there like literally hundreds.
Yeah.
But why isn't there a line in the bathroom?
Oh,
People are like,
no.
People are like, that's so interesting.
No. I was like, for a second, why is... Okay, I know why there's no line.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, though, yes, David, it's unfortunate that you're in the same sort of category as I am already. But let's talk about the destination peak, right? Places that people love to flock to.
Yes. So as Koreans, we love, following the trends and going to hot places and having pop-ups and stuff like that. So naturally, there are more popular places to go during the summer. As you mentioned, one could be the Hamilton Hotel in Itaewon.
Yes.
And another could definitely be Surfy Beach at Yangyang. I've dig up some history about this. Apparently Yangyang wasn't this popular like even 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And no, actually COVID. When's COVID? COVID's
2020.
Wait, then that's 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it all started during COVID. So
okay.
yeah, because we had like bans on clubs and like, drinking outside. A lot of people started going outside of Seoul, going to new places. And apparently Yangyang, because of the social distancing law or something, they could operate and they could drink indoors and stuff like that. So starting from then, the surfing population plus the clubbing and the partying population started to merge. And that's like, surfing people, like people that go to the beach that show off their bodies and wear bikinis, they're hot, right? So these hot people started to mingle together and created all this whole boom. It went viral on the internet, and then more and more people started to flock there. And now it's got its reputation as the Yangyang beach.
It's crazy because Yangyang always had the reputation as a place to go surfing.
Yeah.
Right? But it never had the reputation as like hot people, young people, party,
Nope.
yeah.
Nope.
But now it does, and apparently Yangyang also has like a 포장마차, like pocha 거리
Street, yep.
where it's just like all hunting.
Yep.
Like straight up, that's all they do.
Yeah, you just type Yangyang in YouTube or Google, and you'll see like so many videos of people walking around Yangyang, and they're all like super built, fit. They're all like very having revealing clothes on. So I would like to go there. Because it feels like fun, but I don't think I'll be able to fit. That's the question. Yeah.
Well, you have to be fit in order to fit.
Exactly.
In that it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost kind of like if you're able to go to Yangyang and hang out at the surfy beach, that means you've made it.
Exactly.
You've made it. You got the body and stuff like that. I wonder though. You talk about the tanning boom.
Yeah.
Korea is generally a country where most people like to be light skinned.
Yes. They cover up in like these rash guards and the partoshis, the sleeves, and like the sun guards and everything, sunscreen. But nowadays, it's nearing the summer, and also people work hard to show off their bodies. They're proud about it. And apparently, I've never been in this realm, but apparently, if you have a very good physique, your muscles and the shadows and the structures show off better when they're like tanned. Yeah. So a lot of people go through like the body profile trend, and they put on a lot of oil, and they want to look more sexier and hot and healthier, so they get tanned. So they go to like these tanned makeup places to get like the bronze tan and nude glossy lips and like highlighters to mimic that sun-kissed glow. There's also places I've seen a lot of female influencers go. They can go inside these booths. You go inside like a capsule, and then there's like artificial sunlight where you can evenly tan your body without those marks. So those are becoming trends, and all those kind of things. And then on top of it, to spotlight your nails, they get like tan nails, like neon and white nail art that pops out with dark skin.
No, neon green is like kind of like the color, right? During the summer, but all of a sudden it reminded me of an episode from Friends when Ross decides he's gonna get tanned.
Okay.
And then it keeps spraying him the same spot over and over again. He turns like super black afterwards. But we like to say here in Korea that like when they're tanned, you say 건강해 보인다.
Healthy, yes.
They look healthy. And when we look at someone who's, again, tanned, we like to think that, well, they're also very active. They're always out in the sun doing something active and things like that.
Yeah.
And so there's that, that also gives off this image that they work out a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll talk about the waxing standards.
Yeah, so it's summer season. It's the, I guess, most in demand for waxing services because like a lot of people want to go in their swimwear, their bikinis, and if you have a lot of, you know what?
Yes.
You want to go waxing. So like the thing is, in Korea, not a lot of people go to waxing services in normal such situations, but in the West, it's widely spread.
Right.
But in Korea, it's not a normal procedure yet, and during the summer, it just peaks. And the interesting thing is nowadays, even guys are going to waxing,
right?
And they get like Brazilian waxing, or it was a primary service mostly for women, but now that's changed.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are, getting to know the benefits of waxing. Hygiene, maybe. There, argues about it.
It used to be that. I mean, I think I heard from somewhere. I did ask this question to some. I forgot who it was. But the idea of like Brazilian waxing was it used to be frowned upon here in Korea.
Yeah.
Because they said that if you are both as male and female, if they do wax again, guys, 18.5.
Yeah.
If they go through Brazilian waxing, that means they're very active.
Yeah.
Sexually active.
Oh, okay.
And so they were looked down upon.
Oh, I've never thought of that.
But also because here in Korea, not so much more now, but we have like the bathhouse culture.
Oh yeah, the public baths.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it's like if you're kind of like clean down there, it's like whoa.
You'll get a lot of stares.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of stares, and I don't think that's where you want to get stares. That's that's just kind of the thing. And so I heard that it used to be frowned upon, but now with more beachwear and like the active, and now there are mind you, I mean, even though most people like to wear the rash guards that cover up everything. There are people, if you go to Yangyang, they're wearing bikini.
Yeah.
And guys who like to wear the triangular swimsuit.
Yep.
I don't know why. Please don't do that. Just wear trunks, please.
It's a free country.
Right. So they need to take care of themselves,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not surprising that it's a popular service.
Yeah, but even if it's not down there, a lot of people do it with their armpits as well too. So if you go to the beach, you'll see a lot of built people, and they're just like stretching, and you'll see no hair under the armpits and stuff. So yeah, it's getting more and more popular, regardless of gender.
Yep.
Obviously, for women, it's always been popular due to the demand of bikinis and stuff. But what's more interesting is that I guess like because of what you mentioned, like the negative stigma or like the image or like it's just not normal to us. A lot of people settle with the middle ground, so they don't go full on Brazilian. They do like natural design waxing or just cleanup waxing, so that they just feel like like themselves. But also like then they can enjoy their bikinis and swimsuits.
But again, I mean, it's like it's not frowned upon anymore. Like it really used to be. I heard that it really used to be that it was frowned upon.
Yeah.
And so, but things change, and I think it's hygiene. We talked about hygiene. It's and aesthetically too. So
Yeah.
that's that. Stop talking about mankini.
Mankinis? What's that?
You don't know what a mankini?
What? Is there a different world I don't know about?
Yes, there is.
Oh my
It's not
gosh.
a world you want to go into. We're going to continue to talk about, of course, what happens in the summer, how young people prepare for the summer and their summer bods. But perfect song. This is Sistar with Touch My Body. Talking about beach bods, and oh my God, I'm telling you, every time Polina has a fascination with me in a mankini. Every time I talk about the mankini, she always goes, "Imagine me in a mankini." And then
no.
David just saw what a
Yeah,
mankini
SJ just
was.
showed me what a mankini is, and like, no, that's a no-no.
Yes. Yes.
I just wonder if actually people wear that.
I seen like YouTubers wear it
Yeah, just for content.
just for content.
No,
It's just, I
yeah.
mean, why would you ever wear that?
Oh
in
my
real life?
gosh.
Yeah. Let's talk about the anti-UV army again. Arm sleeves, face masks, rash guards. We like to say, guys like to say that the rash guard was like the worst invention ever. Because it just covers up everything, but in
Yep.
some cases, maybe covering up is a real good thing. The sun shielding armors that Koreans wear in the summer. Again, we talk about, yes, there's tanning, but we also like to keep ourselves as pale as possible.
Yep.
Let's talk about some of these shields.
Yeah, so as our beauty standards from the Joseon and Korea dynasty have always been like trying to be pale,
Yeah.
there's like a historic reason behind it. Like, the people that were tanned were in the fields, and like the aristocrats and the noble people were like the scholars inside, so they didn't get to see a lot of sun. So that's how we naturally formed that kind of beauty standard. And that just travels down until today. So a lot of people would just like to avoid the sun. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of gear, a lot of armor, just to fragment them up, starting with arm sleeves. I was just looking at my arms right now, and if you're looking via YouTube, you'll see it's a little darker than most people. It's normally because I go play tennis outdoors, and I don't.
Dude, you are so pale. What are you talking
No,
about?
I like compared to a lot of more like other Korean
Okay.
people. Yeah, like if you see our scriptwriter, she's very pale. So like,
She's not, she's actually not pale.
no way.
She's very dark.
really?
Yeah,
No way.
she's always outside and stuff. Like if you see her arm, it's like it's brown.
Okay, maybe it's just like my skin then. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm a little bit like relatively darker. But yes, like the reason I'm darker is because I don't have these arm sleeves that all of my other friends equipped during playing tennis or like futsal or whatever sport. And if you go hiking, you'll see this like on 100% of people.
Yeah.
It's not only that it blocks like the UV and sun.
But it feels cool.
It feels cool.
Yeah.
That's why we call it kultoshi.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you sprinkle some water on it and it feels like your arm's like in a fridge.
So
yeah.
if you look at my arm, can you see the line?
Yeah.
You see the line here.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Oh, yeah.
you see this line? I wear a arm sleeve when I go scouting.
Okay.
Like I'm in the sunlight for hours.
Oh, the baseball field.
Yeah, in the baseball field, and like it's bad sun. So what happens is, like my hand just gets tanned.
Yeah.
And it looks weird.
Oh, yeah.
And so I decided, I was like, I can't do this, right?
Yeah.
And so I took off my sleeves and I try to even it out. But then this gets even more darker. This gets darker.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like a different shade of tan, whereas this part is just completely white. But it's a really, really good sort of piece of clothing that you could wear.
Yeah.
Especially keeping yourself cool. But the thing that like yes, I understand, but I would never get myself to do this is the face mask and the golf patches.
Yeah, so me as a person who plays tennis, goes to tennis courts, almost everyone nowadays, especially if you're playing during like when sunlight's out, has these on, the face masks.
Yeah.
A lot of people call them balaclavas, stuff like that. It basically covers all of your face except your eyes, like so your neck, your cheeks, your ears even, and so like only your eyes are peeking out. It's like 100% blocking all the UV and sunlight. And then on top of that, you have a hat on so you won't get like, tanned on the forehead. So we have those on. You can see them in like golf courses as well too, but they're golf patches. So for people who want to be a little bit more subtle and they feel like they're stuffy inside those like face masks, they can put like these attachable stickers that cover your cheeks mostly. Obviously, the cheek is like the place that has the most, real estate on your face. So yeah, like those attachable ones are just very cheap, and you can just apply them every time you're out in the field, and you can just discard it. So very convenient.
It just looks funny.
It does look funny.
It looks funny. And so I just never understood it. And also, I mean, we kind of talked about this on a coffee break, but there is this what's called the parasol revolution.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's not just women, but guys are also wearing using parasols.
Yeah, so if you go to like places like Gwanghwamun or Seoul City Square or wherever, there's a lot of commuters or people just walking by, like Cheonggyecheon. Everyone's holding a parasol. Like we call them sunbrellas. People just use umbrellas because they don't want to buy like specific parasols. But you'll see like so many people from old Ajummas, that's usually the demographic there. That's why the Ajumma and K-pop Demon Hunters had the parasol and the sun cap on. And nowadays, even like the males and the working, employees, they all have parasols on when they're going to eat lunch and all. So everyone's very like taking care of their skincare. Yeah.
Let's talk about something that's very like almost like uniquely to Korea.
Yep.
I had to explain to my wife because next month my friends, my colleagues from middle school, my friends, they're married.
Yeah.
Both of them are my middle school friends. They're coming to Korea, and we decided we're gonna go to Jeju together as family. And they rented out an Airbnb, really nice house with like a swimming pool and everything. And I told my wife, I was like, look, so my friend, one is Chinese American, one's the wife, the girl that I knew, friend Ellen. She's Korean American, but there is a very good chance, I told my wife, that she's going to be wearing a bikini. And don't think she's there to just show off her body. It's just a normal thing in the Western culture.
Yeah.
Whereas here in Korea, the normal thing is rash guards.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
the cursed item.
The cursed item. The cursed item.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like, I wear a rash guard, but I'm thankful because I have nothing to show off.
Yeah, yeah.
And it hides everything. But for those that can show off, they still wear rash guards.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know what rash guards are, they're like these tight, long-sleeved swim shirts. You'll usually see them on like surfers or, like more professional divers or stuff like that. But nowadays, just normal people in Korea, and it's not even nowadays, for a while, I think it's been more than a decade, people have been wearing these rash guards. And the obsession to it is obviously first purpose is to block the sun. They don't want to get tanned. But then second, there's also the nunchi culture. Like they are taking, I don't know if this is true or not because I've never worn a rash guard before.
Oh, you have not?
Yeah.
What do you wear?
I just don't go to the beach or I just have a t-shirt on. But like a lot of people say that it's like because you feel a little ashamed of your body, you want to hide it underneath the rash guard. If you don't have like a fit body, you don't want people staring at you. But like nobody actually does, right? Like nobody cares if you like have a bikini on or like you're just half naked. But a lot of people say that's another reason why people wear rash guards. They want to hide their bodies from other people's.
The thing is, it's like even people with a nice body,
yeah,
they hide it. And I think the interesting thing, and this might be a cultural thing, for women here in Korea, like they will wear like short skirts, or like short shorts, where the bottom half is revealing, but showing revealing sort of aspects in the upper part is a little bit shameful. And so they would much rather so that's why you'll actually see at like water parks or beaches women who are wearing bikinis. Yeah. So in the bottom it's a bikini, but in the top they're wearing a rash guard,
or they have a t-shirt on.
on. And so like covering the top upper part is more important than covering the bottom part. And that's what I noticed here in Korea. It's just who invented rash guards and why'd you invent it?
I don't think we invented it. We just adopted it in a mass scale. Did we?
No, we didn't. We didn't. I mean, this has been around for, you're right. I mean, like surfers wear it and stuff like that. But
I think it all started, I don't know, if we go back, like you remember Yui? When she started wearing rash guards and there was like this advertisement and people thought she was like very healthy and cool. Yeah. I think like from my knowledge, it became super popular like then.
But others, they also like, because like the rash guard is also can be a very tight fitting clothes.
Yeah.
Like it, without showing too much, it still shows, whatever, like it can
the
look,
silhouette.
Yeah, the silhouette. So it can look very sexy. And so some people, prefer that. But I'm telling you, don't be surprised. If you go to like the beaches, you'll see everybody with rash guards, even kids, especially kids, because they just don't want to get burnt.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to talk about beach trends, summer trends for you young people out there. But speaking of covering up, this is New Jeans with Super Shy. So David was explaining to us.
Oh, yep.
In Gwanghwaneuli, more and more people wearing bikini.
Yeah, so I went to Gwanghwaneuli, my home, literally my home, like 3 weeks ago, and it was still summer. It was already summer, and I was just walking by the beach, and one change that I noticed was more and more people were wearing bikinis, and I was like, why, like all of a sudden? And this is just my assumption, but there were more foreigners there, and Busan nowadays statistically is the most visited city like in Korea after Seoul, and like it's popping with foreigners, and foreigners there were just like enjoying the sun, bikinis on, and I think because of that, surrounding the environment, Korean people were hopping onto the trend as well too. So yeah,
you know what? Something that I want to talk about is like for me, rather than going to the beaches because I feel like it's a little bit dangerous. With 2 kids I have, we usually go to water parks. And it used to be a long time ago that even at water parks, because a lot of young people go to water parks, there's people that wear bikinis. Yeah. But now there are more families that go to water parks now with kids. Yep. And so when you're wearing a bikini, they're kind of frowned upon.
Yeah, they look at you.
Yeah.
So that actually happened to me last time.
Oh, you wore a bikini?
No. No. Oh my gosh. No, I actually went to this place called Splash Bay at Inspire Hotel in Incheon. Yeah. It just opened. There was a promotion season, and I went with my then girlfriend, and then she wore like a, not a full bikini, but a little bit of a revealing swimsuit. But as you said, 90% of the people there were parents and kids. Yeah. They were all wrapped in rash guards and like tubes and everything. And when we just walked by, every dad or mom and everybody would stare at us because we were like showing some skin.
Yeah, but then if it's not too revealing, because like I've seen cases where again at the water parks, like Westerners,
Yeah.
they're like very revealing bikinis.
Yeah.
And parents are a little bit uncomfortable with that with the kids there.
Yeah.
And I mean again, like Korea is still a very sort of conservative country. You know, like they think even though there's no nudity, still like it's too revealing. They don't want their kids to be exposed to that stuff. And they can't even go up to them and be like, "Yo, you're wearing too revealing stuff. Like, chill out." You know.
I mean, at the end of the day, like with that experience I told you about, the most awkward part was like in the line. So I had to be in line for like a 30-minute wait for like a water slide or something.
Yeah.
But then people passing by and waiting, everybody like started like, you know, giving us the side eye, staring at us.
We can't be staring at them. That's
so I got like this towel. I got like this used towel from the floor and then wrapped it over her. And it's like, you know, you should cover up a little bit because like everyone's like, you know, looking at you.
Yeah. So water parks, you have to be a little bit careful. Because again, with the kids and stuff like that. And also, by the way, guys, try not to be doing no PDAs at the water parks, man. I saw that the other time I went. I was like, yo, chill out, man. Get a room, yo. It's like kids here, you know?
Right.
I have this question, though. Actually, earlier on today, during a coffee break, Poo-young and I were talking about Humbug Show and the Water Bomb Show.
Yeah.
Have you been to any of those?
No.
Okay.
No.
But I want to ask this, though, because because it's getting wet and there's water involved, young people, beautiful people.
Yeah.
Would anybody actually go there? Guys, like, do they take off their shirts? Some guys in just like swimming trunks, or like girls like wearing bikini at those concerts?
Oh, yeah. Like if you go to the most famous one called Water Bomb, you know, they have like those legendary camera footage with like Kwon and B and Petco and everybody. A lot of hot people, a lot of influencers, content creators, whoever that want to like show off and get wet, and everybody. They have like water guns and shoot at each other. Yeah, I've seen the footages, I've seen the videos online, and everybody's like super, you know, in bikinis and revealing their six packs and flashing their abs and all that. So yeah, it's the vibes there.
No, I mean, it's you mentioned influencers and it's like a great opportunity for them. Like it's almost like an excuse, right? Like if you just like at home, taking off your shirt and going, and posting up on the internet like, dude, what's going on here?
Yeah, you go to Water Bomb. The signature is you have the water gun in your one hand, and then you have those like transparent glasses on.
Yeah.
You have your bikini, and you do this kind of pose in front of like the stage. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
The standard picture.
That's what you gotta be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
But like kind of talking about this, I like the changes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like body positivity, I think that the definition sometimes like it varies depending on the countries and stuff like that. But being proud of what you have and not having to be conscious about what other people think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing.
No,
and I think
at all.
Korea's changing for the better in that case, right?
Yeah.
It's just that we don't have that body.
Yeah, I think we need more body positivity.
Yeah. But also the other thing is because everybody's doing this, everybody also wants to work out.
Yep.
And by working out, what's happening? It's becoming one of the more healthier countries out there.
Yep.
Right? People are going to the gyms, people are eating, more healthy and things like that. And so by showing off more, knowing that you have to have a good body in order to show off. It's becoming a healthy country, healthier country, I think.
There are pros and cons.
Yeah.
If it gets too toxic, it's like stressful,
Yeah, and also people, they post up fake pictures too.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Nowadays we have like AI, so we don't have to work out. We just say like, "Can you make me Captain America?"
But I can't. Yeah, but I can't go to Yangyang and be like, "I'm gonna hang out," and see like because everyone else is. They'd be like, "Why does this guy have a good body?" But everyone's staring at him with this like death look, the death glaze and stuff like that. So that's what it is. Yes, Halsey special episode 18.5 media. That's what we have. But again, fun stuff here, David. Enjoy what's left of. We still have a lot of the summer left, and enjoy yourself. But enjoy the rest of the week when we'll see you again next Monday.
Next Monday, okay.
All right, sending them out of the studio. This is Akmu with 200%.